Okay, great. So, this is our daily half an hour of sanity. I'm speaking in English because there are a few friends from abroad that are with us. And there was a few things that I wanted to chat about today. So, let's start really simple with the body before we go into the mental. Let's just take 3 deep breaths to relax the nervous system. This is a really simple practice, but it's actually super beautiful to do it maybe 2-3 times a day during this period, especially when there is a lot of anxiety that is bubbling from the outside. So we just take 3 deep breaths. So the first breath, we put a hand on the chest, we take a deep inhale and allow a sigh to come out, really deep and slow. Second breath to the belly. Third one to the pelvis. Let's do this together one more time. Chest. Belly. And pelvis. Okay, so one really beautiful thing that is happening to all of us is that we always speak, in workshops, in seminars, in different courses. We all go to these courses and seminars and we always hear about the present moment, how to come back to the present moment. But then we need to come back and plan our life, right? So we need to think how to get the kids into the kindergarten, how to get the kids to school, how to go buy some things, how to go visit some friends, how to go visit family, and all of these different things, how to walk, how to create new initiatives. And then we go to the future, which of course when you go to the future we have a direct link to the past because there are different parts in us that are actually recreating the past in the future. And this is why we want to dwell in the present moment, so something new can arise. Well, now we can all do it. And this is amazing because, even people that, let's say, never thought about the present moment or never cared about all of this new age or presence or evolving because they decided to focus their time on something else, all of us now together are going to be in the present moment because we have no choice. This is what this corona is offering to us. And this offering is a beautiful offering, actually. That we can just relax and find ease in the present moment. And of course, there is an option how to step out of it. Like we can go immediately to the media and read about where there is a quarantine and statistics and how many more people died in this country and how many more people are sick and how many conspiracy theories are coming up. But when we decide to let that go for a moment, there is just the present now. At least for us here in Israel, this is so clear to me. Because we are in a quarantine, you cannot even do a one-on-one session here in Israel. So that's amazing, no? Like just think of it, I'm with my daughter, I'm with my wife, we're eating, we're playing, we're going out to the garden, we're putting some new seeds for the summer. We put some eggplants and some zucchini. and some melon, and we just live in the now. It's this state of going on being, moment to moment, from being to becoming. And we teach this. This is what we want to do in our lives, and now we have it. We have it as a gift from the universe. And I know that when I say this, I know that there are also people that our parents might be sick or are very much afraid, but I just want to give another perspective. Yeah, so this is something I want just to notice, that the present moment is here now. We don't need to stop doing anything, because everything already stopped, and now we can just be and breathe and be more aware and be more kind. Yeah. So another thing I wanted to invite us to do is to change the rhythm, because we might still be in the rhythm that we were before. Because before this corona started, before we had to be at home, we were working and we were doing. So the rhythm of the thoughts was very fast. But now we don't need to be in this rhythm anymore. We are at home, we can relax, we can change the rhythm. And I can see this in my home, in my life, how sometimes something comes to me and then I'm going to do something and I'm doing it in a rapid pace. And then I catch myself and I say, wait, there is no hurry. I'm not trying to get anything, I'm not trying to get anywhere. The only thing that there is now is to be here, now. So this point of slowing down creates magic. I think I was never so intimate with my food as I am in the last few days. You know, every bite I notice. Some of the meals we eat completely silently, me, my daughter, and my wife. Like so many beautiful gifts of intimacy. At 8 in the evening, when our daughter is going to sleep, or 8:30, many times we have a date on how to plan the day of tomorrow. Now we don't have this date of planning. So we just look in the eyes. We have time for intimacy, for touch, for caressing one another. And if you are alone at home, then you have a date with yourself. To touch yourself, to caress yourself, to love yourself. So, just inviting us to slow down a bit more. Yeah, there is nowhere to go. I think this is like incredible. There is nowhere to go, there is nothing to do, there is no other time. So all of what we need to practice is anyway happening now without any practice. So we just need to surrender to it and enjoy the fruits of this beautiful tree. Okay, let's take a deep breath. So the next thing is creativity. And for me, doing this with you now is creativity. Like I never done it before. This Facebook Live in 2 different Facebook channels, plus a Zoom that is happening here. And this is just one example, but the new situation invites us to be creative. Yesterday I had my facilitator course, and I did it for the first time in Zoom, because we're not allowed to meet by the law in Israel. And it was beautiful to do it in Zoom. And actually in my community, in this Sunday, we're going to do, it's a big community, and we're going to do a sharing circle. Because a good friend of mine, Daya, told me today, I really need this interaction and this to be heard and to hear others in this situation. So this is something I want to invite you to do as well, to be creative. You know, if you have your own community, create a Zoom meeting and do a sharing circle. Connect with one another. Find a creative way of how to keep this frequency of togetherness. And it might be really valuable for some of you or your friends to share for a moment, or to feel that we are together in this journey into the unknown. And we can learn together how to rest in the unknown, how to just accept it and embrace it. So I just want to allow the creative spark that is inside to blossom, to see what wants to emerge, which gifts wants to come to the world. I know that for me, finally, I did some progress with my online courses. So I already launched one, and another one I'm going to launch in 2 weeks, and this gave me an amazing opportunity to allow this project to come into life. And I started to write my book, which I wanted to write in the last 5 years. So what is your creative spark now? What wants to emerge for you? It might be just to rest and enjoy the moment, and maybe there is something that wants to come out from the present moment, some gifts. So just want to invite you to dwell in that, and also keep the connection with your beloveds, with your community. Keep the togetherness. It's so beautiful that all the world is together in this journey. That's unity. So one of the questions that someone sent me was about fear. How to deal with fear. So there is there is many ways, but 2 ways that I really like. One, it's funny, in Hebrew, there is this saying, it says, lir'od mipachad, and it means to shake out of fear. And actually, shaking is one of the best ways to release fear from the system, to let fear move and flow, and not get stuck, or not stepping out of freezing. So one way is just to shake the body and allow the body to shake when you feel fear. But if you feel that it's more on the surface and it's not really deep, then what you can do... Okay, Caroline wrote, painting, cooking and cuddling. I agree. I think painting, cooking and cuddling is amazing. In Israel you cannot really cuddle, only with your family. But that's amazing. Thank you for the creative advices. So the second thing that you can do when you have fear is to move the body, like dancing, hitting pillows, moving the energy in your body, finding different tools for emotional activation. And another way is to resource yourself. What do I mean when I say resource? I mean, we talked about that if you were here in the first podcast I gave. It's about finding a place inside you that gives you a lot of energy. Let's say I can imagine that I'm fighting with my daughter. We have this play fight, that I'm the black dragon and she is the crazy hamster. And when I imagine us, I feel this expansion here. I feel some smiling is coming. And if I stay with this play fight that we have, I hear her laughter. It makes me feel good. So resourcing can really help you when you have fear, because it will give you energy. And then after you will resource yourself, sometimes the body automatically will just want to shake. And then you just allow it to shake. This is one of the ways that the body knows how to release trauma. Okay, let's take a breath. And this deep breath, it's super simple and it's beautiful to practice it. Actually, I'm enjoying this opportunity to practice many things that in the day-to-day routine, I don't really take the time to practice. Working with my dreams, resourcing myself, breathing deeply, being more intimate with my food, slowing down. All of this magical thing that now we have this opportunity to dance and play and walk what we preach. So thank you for that, Corona. Okay, so let's go in for a moment. Let's meet ourselves for a moment. So no matter where you are, see if you can find a place that you can just rest for a moment. And if you feel comfortable closing your eyes, then just close your eyes for a moment. Just take a moment to notice what's going on inside. Allow yourself to enjoy the silence. And just find a way to rest inside. Maybe you feel some discomfort or some tension. Just allow it. Breathe. Maybe you feel some expansion or some warmth. Just allow that as well. As if you can open the door to pain and pleasure exactly with the same smile. Just allow your experience to be as it is. Maybe there is some fear. Just allow the fear to be. Or excitement. And see if you can allow the breath to be a bit deeper, to go a bit deeper. And just allow this inner eyes of awareness to observe, to notice what is going on inside. One very simple translation for the word presence is to be in contact with what is going on inside, what is going outside, and with your breath. So let's just do that for a moment. Notice what is inside. Notice the outside. And notice the breath. And see if you can just visualize that you're sitting in the sofa in your inner living room. You get comfortable on this sofa inside yourself, on this couch. You rest. And then you just allow different guests to come. Some impulses, some thoughts, some emotions, some pictures, some fears, some gratitude. And whichever guest is coming, you just allow them to come, bring their gift, and then they can move on. Just give thanks to whatever phenomenon is coming, make space for it. Maybe you can, from this sofa, you can be aware also of the space in your inner home, in your inner temple. The spaciousness. Between the different visitors, there is space. Maybe you can get a bit curious about the quality of this space between the visitors. Maybe you are familiar with this space. And this is what is happening now. And we received this beautiful opportunity from life to dwell in the now, to be in the now. And I just want to invite all of us to slowly, slowly stay in the same frequency in your inner couch, just witnessing, but also opening the eyes. It's really beautiful to reach the depth when you close the eyes. But see if you can sit in this inner sofa inside yourself, even now, when the eyes are open. You breathe deeply and you're aware of what's going on inside and what is going on the outside. So just inviting you to take this present moment and dwell inside of it for the rest of this magical time that we have together in this beautiful and challenging Corona journey. And tomorrow I have a big surprise. Tomorrow at 12 there will be different facilitators that will give sessions between 12 to 2. This of course will not happen together because we're not allowed to be together, so each time one only will come and give his gifts, and also an amazing musician that will be with us. So I'm super happy about that. So see you tomorrow between 12 to 2, and yeah, may you enjoy this opportunity that we all have now. Thank you.